I just found this subreddit called our Friendzone. I've been meaning to come here for a while. Because I figured, just type it into the little address bar, you'll get there. And yeah, it's our Friendzone, and I wanted to read one of the posts on here. I mean, it's pretty much as you can imagine. It's basically teenagers talking about, how they got friendzone. The highest voted post is, can I downvote this entire fucking subreddit? Hold on. Yeah, okay. That's actually pretty funny. But yeah, this subreddit is funny. And it does kind of remind me of me when I was younger. And I'm just kind of reading this post now, and I think it's gonna go. It might go where I think it's gonna go. Just drinking some tea right now. On the date of 4/20, that's right. Title: Help me, please. Please help me. I'm so conflicted and disoriented and ready to collapse into a disheveled mess of exhaustion, self-pity, and depression. I don't want to say it. None of us ever want to say it. But I think I'm going to have to admit it sooner or later. Despite trying my hardest, despite lying to myself and believing things were okay the way they are, despite the impossibility of things working out for me, I'm in love. I'm in love with my best friend. I met her during my first class at college just before fall quarter this year. We've steadily grown to be extremely close. First, she had a boyfriend, and I gave up. Then she was single for a month or so, but I was busy. God, I miss that time. It's what all the videos, all the articles tell you to do to get out of the friend zone, to shed the depressingly submissive husk you've learned to call a persona. We went our separate ways over winter break. She went home, found a guy, an old friend. They're dating now, if you can call it that. Like the cliche, he's a terrible boyfriend I feel internally I could rescue her from. He never makes time to talk to her, but expects her to seize all actions when he calls. He refuses to do things to make her happy, such as allowing herself to be tagged in a photo she took of them, because it made a female friend of his angry. They are separated by hundreds of miles. I found my body pressed against hers on a daily basis. It started with the cuddling. We came back from winter break and began watching movies together. I quietly slipped my arm behind her, and she nuzzled up closer to me to accommodate my arm around her shoulder. I stroked her shoulder and kissed her on the forehead. I knew she didn't like me, but I could care less. The warmth and ecstasy I was feeling made my conscious thought non-existent. We cuddled like that every day for a week, watching movies night after night in the lounge at my dorm. Then we had a talk. One night, while sitting on the edge of my bed, she got angry over some immature comment of mine. She made to get up and leave. I jokingly grabbed her and tried to pull her back, to which she jerked away from. I always laughed to diffuse tension in those situations, which then proceeded to irritate her into further hysteria as she believed I was laughing at her. We talked via text later that I like how there's no context too. Like, he doesn't say what the comment was. Smooth, dude. We talked via texting later that night, and I explained to her that I really didn't like her that way, and that if she didn't feel the same way, why then did she allow me to cuddle her, kiss her forehead, etc.? She explained that she just thought it was something you needed to do to get out of your system. Okay. We talked, and I explained that as much as I find her attractive and wish to pursue my romantic intent for her, I would never try anything without her consent. We still cuddle that way frequently because of that statement of mine. Fast forward a few weeks. This girl now spends more time in my room than her own. She wakes up and comes over for coffee. We go to classes, and often one of us will skip so we can hang out more. We Reddit, listen to music, and watch lots of movies. Recently, she got into playing Amnesia on my computer. She'll sit in my bed and let me put my arm behind her and my head on her shoulder so I can watch her play. We got to a concert one night with my sister, dad, and a few of his friends. We're a concert family, what can I say? And afterwards she jumps on my arm and kisses my shoulder. It's honestly pretty hard for her to get that high. I'm 6'1" and she's 4'11", and then proceeds to cling to my arm as we walk down the sidewalk outside the theater towards a restaurant nearby. She says she's cold, so I throw my coat over her shoulders and put my arm around her and hold her tight. We're talking with my cousin, who happened to have gone as well, and the whole time all I can think is, this must look a lot like I'm her boyfriend. Doesn't it bother her that people are thinking that? Shouldn't it bother her that people are thinking we are a couple? My friends, my classmates, everyone who sees us together thinks that we make such a cute couple. My friends, who I haven't talked to in months, asks, so are you and that girl dating yet? Nice job on that girl from Facebook, she's super cute. I benignly correct them, but it really cuts deep each time someone says that. We had a very serious talk less than 3 weeks ago about how she just doesn't see me that way. She always says how surprised she is that I haven't left her yet, as all the other nice guys she didn't feel for have done. She tells me how she can see objectively that I'm attractive, but that she's just not attracted to me. She hates her boyfriend but won't break up with him because no one else wants her. It kills me how my feelings for her just don't seem to matter. I don't know what to do. I think I have fallen in love with her. I know logically I haven't, that she isn't a super amazing girl like I have made her out to be, and that this is all just a crazy hormone-driven stage I have to work through, but still. The bottom line is this. I have strong feelings for a girl romantically who, while craving very strong intimate relations and feelings for me, does not see me as a romantic option. Everyone, including me, feels like we're dating, and the only thing we lack is physical romanticism. I take her on dates, opera, which I enjoy, movies, ice cream, long walks through scenic areas, etc., and flirt with her all the time. Sometimes it feels like she is even flirting back, licking the back of my hand based on a joke, a kiss on the shoulder, playful biting of the air in front of my face, etc. But she continues to deny that her actions and lack of action in response to my flirtatious behavior is anything but platonic. I can feel myself slipping away into a dark place each night as I contemplate my feelings for her, and hers for me. I need help. I can't break contact and I am not saying this jokingly, I am her only friend at the moment. I am the only one she can spend time with at college. She hasn't made any other friends, male or female. She's been in a few fits of depression and dissatisfaction since I have known her, and I couldn't bear to see her slip into one of those because I left her. Sometimes it seemed as though I was the only force able to help her overcome these sobbing nights, as her boyfriend was no help in the matter. I know, I am being foolish. I know she won't ever like me, and it's killing me to be so unable to control myself and stop. So far, no one has helped. Words have yet to reach me. I know I'm going to end up even more heartbroken than I am now if I stay around her, but I can't seem to find the willpower to pull myself away from this vexing siren. If any of you have advice, help, sources of info that helped you, please share. I need to stop this obsession of mine and move on. That, or I need to find a way to make this girl see me the way I see her. The fact that I see her each day, in every night, makes me feel like each day is worth seeing, and each night worth my sight. That was a bumpy ride, guys. Anyways, I know it's been a while, but yeah, thanks. Peace out, and I might do something else.